Greetings, summoners, and welcome to the Sky Kingdom's first anniversary event. We don't do a lot of Sky Kingdoms videos around here lately. I'll cover that. Basically, you know, the game kind of got into Tier 10, and it really just became a young Ark of War, and not a lot has changed. The commanders are slightly different. The bases are slightly different. The theme is slightly different, but overall, the gameplay is still the same. Commanders march armies, leadership, troop types, SWE, airship, infantry, walker. It's all about the same. So it hasn't been too much to talk about without just being redundant and covering the same topics in Ark of War. So if you haven't already watched all the Sky Kingdoms videos and that's what you want to watch, just search Melt, Sky Kingdoms, and whatever topic you want. All the videos are referenced there. Or if you want something similar, search it for Ark of War instead, and you'll go get the same concept. But I'm covering the first anniversary event for history's sake, because this event is actually quite a bit different than Ark of War. So if you're an Ark of War player that doesn't play Sky Kingdoms, or if you're just curious and to see what's going on in this game, yeah, enjoy the video. So first off, I want to say that the first anniversary event videos don't seem too important right now, but next year when we go looking at the second year anniversary and come back to this one, I always go, oh, I'm so glad I did this. So because they're quite a bit different. You want them to be better every year. So normally it's a 2-week-long event. Right now we have 11 days left, so that sounds right. Looks like they're starting it off with, I actually don't remember what they started off with. It was success rate for adding leadership. Okay, so it's a 3-part event. Usually it's 5 days, 5 days, 5 days, or something like that. They're starting it off with buy one, get one mag success. Then they're probably going to do, and probably end it with upgrade equipment and buy one, get one melange. And something in between there might be buy one, get one resources. But right now what we have is a new hero event, so you can go release 10 and get Silver Knight. I don't remember which one that is. I don't know what commander that is. It's not one of the majors. Hecate just got buffed. They did a patch a couple weeks ago, so Vega is in the game now. That's the main commander. The best commander in this game is Hecate. The first anniversary of Sky Kings has been online for 1 year. Thank you for your continued support. Various celebration we carried out in the game. Come back and check them. Gotcha. 4 days, super daily login. So just by logging in, you get free stuff. Did I show that? I think I did. Healing crystal capacity increase. So the hospital bay is much bigger in case you take tremendous losses. That's normal. And then buy one, get one mags. And then metal success rate increase for adding leadership. So I've already taken advantage of that event. I used all my gold. Here's the daily rewards. They're slightly buffed. It looks like there is a little dragon box in there. And the dragon box is how we're doing the 1-year anniversary. Most important about the 1-year anniversary thing is they give you a ton of free resources in Ark of War, like 500 million plus. It's crazy, crazy amounts of resources. But it really stimulates the game economy and gives players a ton of resources to build armies, build troops. Troops are expensive, so it's great for the game. It seems a bit overpowered to give people that much resources, but we love it. We love it because we need it. And what they're doing in Sky Kingdoms is quite a bit different. Instead of giving a 1-year anniversary coin you can turn in, they are making you get multiple coins by participating in the event. You don't just get them by being there. You have to actually participate, and then you collect all these coins, and then you can use them to turn them in later. So you can also get these anniversary gift boxes, which obtain a chance to win event items by releasing 10 at the warp gate. So nothing too crazy there, pretty normal. And then by spending money, you can actually get, more of the anniversary tokens, speed ups, and a bunch of gems and stuff. Not terrible, but nothing to really go after too much, in my opinion. Nothing game breaking at this point. So let me check my shield and make sure I don't get hit during all this. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, so let's talk about the items we're getting. Sky Kingdoms does have a few different items, a few different heroes. It's really hard to get the Spirit Stones, the third jewel, the second jewel in your gear slot. So to get a second jewel, you have to get these craftsman chisels, and you need 100 1-year anniversary coins. I think you're going to be able to get it just by farming regular. So everyone should be able to get one this event, I believe. I don't know that for sure. Check the comments below. If you have any good information I missed, put it in the comments below. But yeah, so they're giving us a Dazzling Emperor hero skin. God, this guy's a bad hero. I forget which one it is. It's not Yuri, is it? It's been a while since I looked at them all. And then there's Alex skin, which is like Flare. But overall, they're just giving you a chance to get these chisels or pieces to craft a chisel. We don't have minor spirit stone frags in Ark of War. We have them for Geist stones, but we don't have them for the second chisel. They have them in this game. They're just making it very difficult to get second and third gem slots, which I think is a good idea. I think like the fact that the super high level players have 3 and 4 gem sets is ridiculous. Maybe 2 or 3, but I mean, and it happens so fast. So Sky Kingdom's definitely slowing that down a little bit. I do appreciate that. But that's it. There's monsters on the map to get some free gold, I believe. I was looking for them earlier. I wasn't able to hit any. But that's pretty much it. Spend gold, unlock the first anniversary tokens, turn them all in, try to get yourself some second slot unlock gem things, the chisels. Chisels, I just don't think chisels rolls off the tongue very well. I still have one of my chisels because they're so rare. I don't know what I want to use it on yet. So that's really it. You know, I could make a long video about this, but I don't think anything warrants it. So if I miss anything, put it in the comments below. If anything crazy does happen in part 2 or part 3 of this anniversary event, I'll put a video out on it. But that's just Sky Kingdoms. Sky Kingdoms is just a smaller version of Ark of War. There's not a lot of need for a lot of different content because a lot of it is overlap with Ark of War. So I know you hardcore Sky Kingdoms players that want more and more videos. Fishhead, I'm looking at you. I'm trying, man. I need good stuff to have. And frankly, right now in Ark of War, there is some amazing content and meta shifting going on. And I'm just really dug into that at the moment. But times change, you know. Give me time to shift when things get important, and we'll go from there. Let's end this video with an altar release. God, guess the commander in the comment below if you know any Sky Kingdoms comments. If you don't, you're gonna pick what I pick, and that's Brunhilde. Sky Kingdoms players, if you guess this right, you get 2 points. You only get 2 points. You don't get 4. If you miss it, you get 0 points. Here we go. Here's the release. It's Brunhilde. Brunhilde's the Valkyrie. That was close, almost. Valkyrie. Who was that? Luna? Raiden? Alright, that's the end of the video, guys. Happy anniversary event. I don't think these tokens are going to last till next year, although we could look at them. But anyway, the most important is that coin. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, watch the Ark of War 2nd anniversary and 3rd anniversary videos if you want a reference of what Sky Kingdoms is doing differently, because those coins that you get to turn in just by being played a year is a big deal. And this event really just kind of feels like a normal event with a decent chance to get a chisel. So not loving it, just being honest, but hey, there's the event coverage we need. Next year, it's going to get better. Special shout out to Fat Cat from ZGL for helping me remember to do the patch update that I missed here. I also want to point out that we missed an update that allowed reforging, which is a new type of reforging, which Ark of War doesn't have, which I think is actually better. There are so many gems that you have just too many of. You can have like 70 Gemini gems, and you have to either sell them or put them on gear and sell them. You get no value back, but they're letting you do the reforge thing with gems in Sky Kingdoms like you do with legendary gear in Ark of War. So you can take, let's say, a bad 10%, or let's say I have a 10%, like they put all the lowest ones on top. So here's a 10% helmet for Taurus 3. I'm never going to use a plus 10% helmet. So I can take this Taurus, grab another bad Taurus gem, right? Any Taurus 3 gem, select it, and it's going to use one, and it's going to give me a random Taurus 3 attribute. So please double check. Once reforged, the attributes of the Starstone will be regenerated, and the selected material Starstone will disappear. Continue. Yes. So 2 are basically just going to turn into 1 new one, and that way I get rid of 1, well, I get rid of 2, and I reforge it with a chance for 1 good one. That's not, you know, necessarily the greatest thing, because you're going from 2 to 1, but if you have 2 useless gems, you're not going to get any value of them with the current way that the game is played or the current way that Ark of War was doing it. I just wish I could see which one I got. Where is it? It should be in its own little chest. Well, that's really frustrating. I reforged an item, and it didn't tell me what the item became. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that this isn't broken, and we'll reforge it live and hopefully try and track what the new one is. Because normally when you get a new one, it just says, you know, open this chest to get a random Taurus 3 gem or whatever. But this is not doing it. So if I take my worst gem here, let's say my very worst gem. There's a 10. This is going to be a rare one. Maybe we'll see it. No, we won't see it. Here's Pisces. Yeah, so here's 2 Pisces 3s, right? Convert them down to 1 new Pisces 3. But when I do it, it doesn't show me what the new one becomes. That's really frustrating. That's pretty stupid. They need to fix that. Yeah, so it's reforged completely. But if you look at items, there's nothing down here to say there's a new item. And then if you go into inventory and equipment, come on. It doesn't say new. There should be new there, or an option for a Taurus 3 chest. But instead, it's probably just down here. I just don't know because it doesn't tell me which one's the new one. Usually it should be at the top. So that needs to be reported to the devs. If you want to take a minute and you're a Sky Kingdoms player, escalate that issue and say, hey, reforged jewels don't show up as new items in your inventory. That's all you got to say. Reforged jewels don't show up as new items in your inventory. Please fix. So yeah, they just fall into all the bulk here, and then you have to just guess which one you got. Now, if you only have 2 or 3 of each gem, you might notice, but if you've got 50 to 100, like most players, you're not going to know, which is that's kind of a pain. So yeah, let's go ahead and check the inventory. I have 973 now. I'm gonna cut down. I'm gonna reforge 2 into 1, so I should have 972 when I'm done. Yeah, 972. So it's there. Okay. It just doesn't show you what it is. That just needs to be updated real quick. Maybe in the next patch.